For this Christmas, we're gonna go through an old collection of Christmas Village pieces. I'm gonna review all of them, and some person will create a town out of them for all of you to see. Time for the first piece. On the first piece of the holidays, whoa, we have the Cathedral of Peace. This is one of the building pieces of the town. It has guard towers on the side to protect it, 3 wreaths, which actually have fuzz to them. Something you can feel, because the rest of this is quite hard, but this is... There's a lot of windows. Let's count every single window. No way. Grandma's house is in here. Oh my gosh. This is Grandma's house. Little glass windows, a chimney, 2 chimneys actually. You have 1 chimney and a 2nd chimney. Grandma's house. I bet Grandma's making some gingerbread men. Let's see what's next on the Christmas list. This is Elm Street House. Elm Street House is interesting because it's just a house. There's nothing really special about it. It's just a house on Elm Street. You find a chimney. You have a lot of windows. Gosh, Jerry. Did you get him? It has a wreath up here, but it's not actually physically fuzzy like the cathedral. That, I may have to take points off of this one just because of that. It doesn't even have the guard point towers. It just has a chimney. There's not even any like smoke coming out of it for some reason. A vital piece to the vital village. Here's Sprinkles Candy Factory. I didn't know they allowed like factory facilities in villages. It's a little strange. Come on! Here's the candy factory. Oh my gosh. Well, let's just ignore the fact that that someone bombed it. As you can see with this damage and complete destruction on the top of it. The backstory is that an opposing organization, the Toy Factory, was a little jealous of the Candy Factory and decided to go in and attack them. And so they threw bombs at the place and blew up the top of it. But you can tell the Candy Factory owners survived because there's a back door here. If you have a back door, you can escape. So the owners of the Candy Factory escaped before any harm was caused to them. But their factory was still damaged because of the bombs. Sprinkles Candy Factory. I think I lost my mind for a second. It's Berrywood Schoolhouse. Berrywood Schoolhouse. That's where I just broke one of the trees off of it. They have logs, so all the little kids at school can start their fires. See, this one's kind of cool because there's actually a physical bell at the... Crushy.
She's supposed to get to her bed killed.
Berrywood Schoolhouse. What do we have here? Porcelain lighted house. This is the post office. I like it because it has the American flag. It says post office, so you know it's a post office. There's no way you would have been able to know otherwise. Wow, I love post offices. Oh, it's the grocery store. Wow, I wish Walmart looked like this. You can almost see like all the little stuff in there. Man, there's so many windows. I think I might be addicted to windows. I always gotta look around, look at all of them. Here we have, I don't know what it is because it doesn't have a name, but it looks pretty big. Something going on in these windows. The little tiny people inside of the little tiny windows in the little tiny house. I think this is just house. Oh wait, it says toy shop. What the heck? It says toy shop right here, right in front of my face. Sorry, I couldn't tell that this mansion was actually a toy shop. That's all of the houses. But what good is a village? And how could there even be a village? Who could have made the village without people? Oh my gosh. A lot of boxes. Here we have a little mail delivery man giving someone a package. Always check your packages for bombs. Here we have a firefighter with his dog. Here we have an adorable little snowman that's being bear hugged by this young girl. Here we have a car. And exploding out of the backside of the car is a bunch of presents of all different shapes, sizes, and colors. What? It's a taxi. Okay. So it's a taxi just exploding with presents. Wow. Made in Chinese. Let's see what we got here. It's another car. Oh boy, someone just got hitched. As you can see, just married, it says on the back of the car. I feel like on Christmas time's like the worst time to get married. Like there's so many things happening. Families visiting. There's food. Here we have the police automobile. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The police are probably driving over to arrest some kid who built a snowman. Here we have a classic case of father already bought tons of presents. There's even presents in his pockets on both sides. Yet his spoiled little daughter is saying, hey, I want that. She doesn't have a hand, by the way, probably because it was frozen off. And her father's like, daughter, you cannot have any more presents. Here are two little kids talking about what they won't get for Christmas and what they will get for Christmas. But reality dictates that they don't actually know what they're getting for Christmas. I don't think most kids realize that Christmas gifts are beyond their powers. This is kind of an interesting dynamic with these two. The one with the green jacket is holding a red present, and the one with the reddish jacket is holding a green present. That's like a mystery. Here's some loser leaning up against a light stand, reading his newspaper and standing behind some Christmas presents, and his hands holding his newspaper with his little umbrella, with his little shoes. Oops. Here we have Little Willie. Little Willie is carrying a little tree and a little present. I don't know why. My brain. What do we have here? It's Jonathan walking home from school with his lunch bag, holding his books, thinking he's been a good boy all year, but he forgot that one thing he did. Here's Tommy the Armless. He's holding a shovel with his left arm because he doesn't have a right arm apparently. He looks like someone I know that's named Jared, just a little bit. Here's a tree. Now, it's always good to have Christmas trees. I would know. Let's review all the ornaments on this one. You have the tinsel, and I love the colorful balls all over it. What's odd about this tree, though, is that there's no star. That's bizarre. I hate bizarreness on Christmas. Instead of something strange, I would rather be curling some dumbbells. Now, we got several of these trees. Here we have a gate and a power source. Okay, knock over the hamster wheel. I've got like 20 days to edit this video.
The only thing that gives the hamster joy, and I have to take it away.
It's only for like 20 more minutes. See, now, when you have gates, things can go in the gate and out of. Oh my gosh. A woman that was decapitated. Maybe her head is in this present that's right next to her. Now here's a woman with a head. She is walking home. There's not much to say, except that she has like a weird like turtle shell on her head, I guess. Here's a psychotic snowman surrounded by fence next to a light stand. This bird is perched on top of his precious hat, and this bird up here is mocking him for it. Now, who wants to hang out with the bros? Oh wait, there's a girl here. So who wants to hang out with the dudes? We have little Bobby, we have Kenny Rogers, and Sophia. They're all telling stories around their brown-colored fire. Here's some fences. I guess it's for decoration. Here's old William carrying his cart with toys and magic. Christmas magic, okay? Tons of little tiny trinkets on the back, like a drum, like a horn, little ice skates, a teddy bear, a clown, a dolly. Nothing but fun on this Christmas carriage. Ah! Oh wow, my favorite, a bench. And here's a signpost without a sign. Here we have a deer that's made his way into the village. Here's a mommy deer sitting down. It might be pregnant. Here we have a little choo-choo train. This choo-choo train's choo-chooing. I don't even know anymore. Here we have some brick walls. Brick walls are interesting because they're made of rock. Rocks are interesting. Here we have a couple of carolers, or shoppers. I think they're shoppers actually. One of them's holding a purse. They're both holding purses. This one's not doing so well though.
Wow.
Saint.
You ruined Christmas, Caleb. You ended it.
Uh-oh, here we have another vehicle. St. Nick's Sweets. I assume it's a truck loaded with sweets. Duh! Oh boy. Here we have a couple of lights with light bulbs used for decoration for the village. Here's a kid ice skating while holding a chair in front of his body. Here's another tree, a little different from the others. Here's a couple of stranded lunatics pushing their car out of the snow. Man, I guess nobody came to help them. Oh, here's the people who got married. Wow. Marriage is sometimes beautiful. Here's a young lass carrying a cake, probably the wedding cake that she baked for the now married couple. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, you're really mocking those cake makers.
Here we have a man standing. Here we have a police officer ready to scold some of those naughty boys. He's not going to let Santa get all the punishing around here. Grandpa Phil. Grandpa Phil has his suitcase, as well as his pipe. His mustache is doing pretty fine. And he's standing on snow. He's got short, fat legs. Sorry. Short, strong legs. Various accessories. Oh, and a fire hydrant. We have another building. Warming house for those weaklings who can't take the cold. Hot cocoa, it says. I say they're liars. A few kids going on a sled ride down the hill. Uh-oh, someone lost their head. Are you having fun? I think this is supposed to be a fireplace, but I'm not sure. Oh, another tree. Wow, another pair of people. Oh my gosh. Their skin is horrifically pink. They're sunbathing on their roof in the dead of December. Here's what's supposed to be a frozen lake, or maybe an ocean. I don't know. An ice skater. Wrap up whatever this could be. Oh yeah, a broken tree. Wow. Thanks for whoever individually. Oh, it's a chopped down tree. Sorry. It's not broken, it's chopped down. Oh. It's a priest. He's holding his Bible with his long white scarf, standing out in the snow. Oh wait, I think he's marrying these two. You are now one. Here are two kids left alone with an infant inside of a carriage on snow. Or ice, for all we know. This is dangerous. Oh, we have the town clock. There's a clock on every side of this clock to make sure everyone knows what time it is. Here's a man and a woman going out for a Christmas stroll, obviously with some presents. They're walking along. This is Daniela. This is Cody. They are happily together. Unlike these people. Here's a bird bath with yellow water in it. Wow. Oh gosh. Here's Uncle Henry with Aunt Greta. Uncle Henry's telling his jokes in a nice round belly, probably full of turkey for holiday dinner. Greta has her little hand warmers. See, the problem with hand warmers that I have is that what if you slip and fall in like on black ice or something? You can't catch yourself if your arms are like this. What are you gonna do? Smash them together on the ground and then hit your face on the ice? We have little Agatha walking around in the snow aimlessly, looking for a present to give to her nephew. Here's a little girl running around with her books clasped in her arms. Another truck. This one's carrying a tree. A tree that was chopped down, ideally for Christmas. Or for firewood. I'm not gonna judge. Trucking along. Look at all the little street lamps. We got a lot of them. For some reason. Oh gosh. Oh wow, a post box, or what's mailbox? Wait, what's this thing called? A post office box? Sorry, my brain doesn't work anymore. Another fire hydrant for all those dogs out there. Uh-oh, here's another Sledders, except something's missing. Another truck. This one's carrying a multitude of trees. on its back. Whoa, whoa. Pine Isles Tree Service. Man, so much Christmas. And here we have our makeshift blanket of snow to dress the land as if a light snowfall has touched it. Well, I guess that's that. We've gone through every single item. Now to take a look at the village as a whole. Goodbye.